What's up, everybody? It is your girl Kim White, aka Ladato, and thank you for coming back to the channel. Welcome back. If you are new here, hi, welcome. Pull up a chair. You guys see me doing my face yoga here, which was part of my morning routine every day that I woke up in Medellin. And today I want to share with you all my wellness experience. In fact, I'm going to share some of my favorite wellness experiences in Medellin. And I think that these are reasons why a person who loves wellness and who really values that type of community could find resonance in this beautiful part of our world. So, we're going on a journey with some of my friends. I encourage you guys to take out your pens and paper, get ready to take notes on some of these great spaces, and without further ado, let's jump right in. Number one, guys, is Roomba. Listen, I know that you know, like I know, Latin America is known for the music, the hips, the sexy salsa dancing. Well, Roomba is kind of like a Zumba class, but I feel like my Roomba class was a lot more intense. I was invited by a friend and we went to this amazing free class that gives you a total body workout, but you're dancing to these amazing tunes. The time flies, and it was just a really enjoyable experience to have with friends, let our hair down, and afterwards grab a tasty brunch. Number two, sweat and chill. Now, this is an event that took place about 45 minutes outside of Poblado. Again, invited by one of the cool ladies that I met out there, and we had a ball. Now, sweat and chill is something that I have only envisioned in my head, but to see it come to life in Medellin was truly incredible. First of all, there are tons of entrepreneurs that are in the wellness space giving you samples of their non-alcoholic drinks, of their, creatine or protein or whatever type of nutritional supplements that you would like. You've got booths full of them where you can sample until your heart's content. Also, they offered the opportunity to have like 4 or 5 different classes. Now, you had to sign up for these classes. There was Pilates, body weight, Zumba, and I think another class. And they're taught by really, really good teachers. Our teacher kicked our butts. I'm not even going to lie. I was so impressed with the way I felt after doing that class that I started doing Pilates afterwards just to repair my back. But again, to be in a community with like minded people, if you're looking to, I'm not saying go to these events to date people, but honestly, if you want to be in spaces where you want to be around like minded people and you're not necessarily out for the clubs and doing the things that you used to do, Sweat and Chill could be a great place. Massages, saunas, cold plunges, all right, all for a nominal fee. I think it was like 30 USD. And they do it once a month or every 6 weeks, I think. So definitely check out the Medellin Run Club for more information on that. But that was an absolute blast. And like I said, definitely worth every penny. Can't wait to get back so that I can do that again. Now, this one shocked me, y'all. The rollerblade culture in Medellin is something that made my heart leap. Now, for years, I've been rollerblading, and I always am looked at like an anomaly here, but you will be hard pressed not to find someone in Medellin doing exactly that. So much so that me and my girl Anya said, listen, let's grab us some skates and get out here. And that's exactly what we did at Ciclovia. Ciclovia is one of my favorite experiences in Medellin, and it's for several reasons, but mainly they shut down a main street inside of the community, so all of the locals are there. It's a totally free event. It's family friendly. You have rollerblades that you can rent. They've got folks biking, riding, running, walking. They literally have church mass outside. There's food. There's like 5 Zumba classes going on at one time. I mean, it is such a cool experience. And again, what I love about it is that this is not just an expat only or mostly attended event. This is truly with the locals. So it's a great time to get outdoors, move your body, shake it with community, and potentially find some, new instructors or classes that you'd like to go to. Maybe even pick up a new friend. My next one, Parque del Rio. All right, I love Parque del Rio, Park of the River. And it's just so beautiful, guys, especially at night. I love going during that time because it's generally cooler and there's just this beautiful skyline of Medellin that you'll see there. But one of my favorite activities, of course, was to rollerblade. So I took out my new rollerblades, laced them up, and got running. And to my surprise, there were several people out there skating, blading. They have vendors, and it's just really nice. I mean, you see folks sitting down and loving on one another. Latin America loves PDA, honey, so you'd be in a weird place if you didn't see it. But yeah, man, it's gorgeous. And not only can you rollerblade or run or walk, but they have yoga classes there. They have dance classes there. They have amazing restaurants, cool vendors. It's really a great experience, even if you like people watching. I believe that wellness in a lot of places takes place inside of ourselves. It takes place within nature, but it also takes place in community. And this is a place that you can enjoy alone or with a friend. Next up is Cisneros. And not only Cisneros, but hiking as a whole. So Cisneros was this town that my friend took me to. She's a paisa from Medellin, and this place was really beautiful. They had a stunning old train museum, and then we left there and hiked up to this beautiful waterfall, which y'all know me, I'm a water baby, and I had a blast. But don't just stop at Cisneros. There are several waterfalls and beautiful hikes that you can take just out of the city. Consider yourself warned. You will have a blast. Okay, next up, it's salsa. Listen, if there's anything about Medellin you should know is that it is a dance scene. So you can do everything from casino to bachata to zouk. Get out there, shake your hips, move your solar plexus. It's so now, speaking of dance, I was invited to an ecstatic dance festival for the first time, but I'm gonna let Medellin Kim explain.
So, really quick before I leave, I'm going to an event today called Ecstatic Dance, where there's no substances, no shrooms, no alcohol, no anything, just dance, breathwork workshops, yoga classes, all the good things. So, I look like a proper hippie, right? Yeah. Okay, that part. So I'm gonna take just a couple shots, not too much, because I want to enjoy the experience, but stay tuned.
Okay, so the Ecstatic Dance Festival took place in a town called Santa Elena, which is about 45-minute drive outside of the city. I carpooled with my flatmate and her friend, and my mouth was on the floor when I saw how beautiful the grounds were. We had ceremony in this gorgeous Mallorca that was surrounded by wildflowers. You could see horses running off in the distance. It was just so beautiful. Also, to have ceremony with people of like mindedness in the spiritual community. We had cacao ceremonies, breathwork ceremonies, ecstatic dance therapy classes. Just, that's what the event was. It was a nice exhale, and I enjoyed every minute. Now, next up, okay, this next one up is a bit unconventional, and I say that because it's a volunteering experience that I had with an organization called Casa Embera. This organization helps children and mothers from a lower part of Colombia to experience financial stability through entrepreneurship by partnering with different tour companies. And they work with the children, they walk them to school, which we were able to do, and give them lunch. But they're also working to make sure that they have the proper benefits and housing. And I think it's just a beautiful part of the wellness experience to take the eye off of yourself, what you're going through, and pour into someone else's cup. Even if we have a little to give, it could go a long way. So I wanted to just link that experience because it did a lot for me. I give kudos to the work that the owners and the facilitators and the volunteers are doing. They make beautiful jewelry. So definitely check them out. Look online. I'll link their IG in the description. And last but not least was my wellness event that I was tapped on the shoulder to do by a friend who runs an amazing restaurant in Medellin. We had a Gardening for the Soul event to open up the community space of the very popular Jamaiquita Jamaican restaurant. Out of all of the wellness events that I went to, one thing I noticed is that they really didn't center people that looked like me. And so I was very happy and honored to take up space in that capacity. And you know what? We had an amazing turnout. The ladies left fed. I got so much valuable feedback, and I really look forward to bringing more of this energy to the world as I travel. So stay connected as I will be doing more content and community spaces that center BIPOC individuals' wellness. I so appreciate y'all for stopping by today, and drop in the comments. Let me know. Did you have any idea that Medellin offered all of this? Okay, what were your thoughts on the experiences that I shared? Let me know your favorite ones. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.